One thing, though, is worrying that applications were made for the coverage, the live coverage of this case. The first application made here was by the law platform, and we know that the Justice Tokonu was allowing the media to cover cases live, and all of us were very excited about it. So the law platform wrote that the law platform is an online law magazine available at www.this. The magazine is dedicated to the publication of legal news, legal articles, etc., etc. And they said that owing to the huge public interest in the matter, that the matter holds for the benefit of the members of the bar and public at large to have the opportunity of full and live proceedings in this landmark case. We are humbly hopeful of my lady's request. That's one judge that Tokonu was there. The application was repeated to Justice Baffoe Bonnie, and it didn't quite happen. Now, 2 days ago, yesterday in the morning, we came here and we discussed this. And so we put out this letter to the Lord Chief Justice, and we'll read a little bit of it. Vincent Ekwasefoa versus the Attorney General. And it says here, now I signed the letter here in the office to send to the Chief Justice for live coverage by Good Evening Ghana and Metro TV. And this is what we wrote to the Chief Justice, that I am Paul Adom-Otchere. I should have added blogger Bakope. I should have added that I am Paul Adom-Otchere, blogger Bakope. The host and producer of Good Evening Ghana, a Ghanaian primetime current affairs TV program, which airs on Metropolitan Television. And I write to your outfit to pray for leave to provide a live coverage of the proceedings of the 6th of May 2025 in the case of Vincent Ekwasefoa versus the Attorney General. The practice of giving the media the opportunity to cover high public interest cases in the superior courts of judicature has become conventional in the political and legal landscape of our republic. From the 2012 election petition, where the then Chief Justice, Honorable Lady Georgina Wood, through an administrative fiat, granted permission to the media to provide a live coverage of the proceedings in the said case. This was hailed as a step in the right direction, which sought to deepen our democratic culture and heighten public interest in the judiciary. Subsequent to this pivotal period in our history, the judiciary has placed its shoulders to the wheel in ensuring the publicity and coverage of such court proceedings in the cases such as 2020 election petition, John Mahama versus Electoral Commission, Alexander Markin versus Speaker of Parliament, Richard Delasky versus Parliament of Ghana, in line with the aim to foster transparency and interest in judicial processes by the common man. It is the humble prayer of my production team and myself to be granted the permission to cover the proceedings of court on 6th May 2025 in the case of Vincent Ekwasefoa versus the Attorney General. This will aid in promoting and deepening the culture of democracy while equipping the interest of the public in the court system and in our democracy. Yours faithfully, Paul Adom-Otchere. Viewers, I signed this and we were not allowed to show it. I don't know whether it's as a result of lack of time. I'm not sure what it is. But I'm pleading to the acting Chief Justice that if the matter comes up on review, all of us, the media, are going to put out these kind of requests. And we're expecting that in following the best practices of your forebears, the Lord Chief Justice, Justice Paul Baffoe Bonnie, will allow the media to film inside the courtroom the applications for the review of this matter before the Supreme Court, because Ekwasefoa has asked for a review. The circumstance of the review is that 2 judges are going to be added to the 5 that have made the determination. 3 on one side, 2 on the other side. 2 judges are going to be added. If all 2 judges go with the 2, then that will be 4-3. If all 2 judges go with a 3, then that will be 5-2. If 1 judge goes with a 3 and 1 judge goes with a 2, that will be 4-3 in favor of the 4-3 against the application. That's what it will be. We are hoping that now that Justice Paul Baffoe Bonnie has had a bit of time, if the review application is filed and a date is given, we are going to send him letters asking him to allow us to film for the benefit of the Ghanaian public, and we hope that he will do that.